I just went on a little rant saying that porn is bad for you, that porn and masturbation is bad for you. And this anime profile picture motherfucker just came in and said, forgive us for having fun, Hamza. You cannot make this shit up, bro. You cannot make this shit up. Anime profile picture motherfuckers, bro. Forgive us for having fun. Holy shit, man. That's got to be like a fake profile picture. It's got to be someone like fooling us, just sat there like, oh, I'm gonna troll Hamza. It's got to be. No one is like that, bro. It's got to be someone who's just trolling me. It's got to be. Like, he's pretending he's doing it now, so he just replied saying, got him, yeah. He's pretending now, isn't he? He's just kind of like, he said it thinking that he's being serious. Like, oh yeah, well, Hamza doesn't want us to have fun. And as soon as I called him out, he's just said like, oh well, I got him. Imagine like meeting a guy like this, going to shake his hand and he's got fucking cum on his hands. Imagine that, bro. Imagine that. These guys who are saying, oh, but you know, porn and masturbation's normal and it's kind of fun. Imagine like saying, oh, what's up, bro? You know, go give him one of these. You don't watch anime, Hamza? Do I look like I watch anime? Fuck me, man. What happened to men? Honestly, like, you're an adult watching cartoons. You're an adult watching cartoons. It's the same as video games. Do you know, if you're a 10-year-old boy, a 15-year-old boy, even 16, 17-year-old boy, okay, cartoons and video games, you know, you're a bit of a loser. You're not one of like the cool kids in school and stuff. Okay, fine. You know, we've all been there. But when you're older than 18 and you're still watching cartoons, fucking anime, fucking Rick and Morty, and you're still playing video games, and you're watching this video right now, you know, motherfuckers, like, you know, this video will be clipped and posted onto YouTube, and people will, as always, oh, Hamza's being too serious. Well, what's wrong with video games? I disagree with Hamza's opinion on video games. I'm like, bro, you're an adult, aren't you? You're a man, aren't you? Aren't you like 20 years old, 18 years old, 22 years old, and you're watching cartoons? You're not successful. You haven't built the body that you want. You haven't achieved your goals. You have no accountability to your actions. You haven't retired your family, and you're talking about just being sat there with some like fucking potato crisp or some shit. Oh well, anime. If you've never tried anime and you can't have an opinion on anime, shut up. You've got an anime profile picture and motherfuckers telling me, well, if you've never tried anime, you can't have an opinion on it. They literally talk like drug addicts. Well, you've never even tried it. Why don't you just try it once? Why don't you just try it once, bro? Here, take the joint. Take the fucking anime and video games. It's essentially the same thing. It's just grown-ups who haven't gotten out of like the childhood indulgence complacent state. The thing is, right, I'm just a guy on the internet, and you can do whatever you want, but you just need to realize that your actions have consequences. And when you're sat there lonely as fuck, when you're sat there broke, and you're like, oh, but W anime, and you're literally sat there and you've got less than £5,000 in your bank account, there's a reason why. It's simple. It's literally as simple as that. There is a reason why you've always heard of that like stereotypical common story of a young man who's addicted to things like anime, porn, and video games, gives them up, and then makes the most progress of his entire life. There's a reason why you see that exact same story all of the time. And all these guys saying W anime wonder why they're broke. They wonder why girls are so shallow. Girls only want guys who are rich. Girls only... Do you not piece it together? Can you not see the link? The fun starts when you get onto self-improvement. The fun starts when you actually start living a healthy, normal life where you can enjoy the real world instead of just a fucking screen in front of you. They're in the gym lifting, little 16-year-olds, little 17-year-olds, and these anime profile picture motherfuckers are here saying, oh, well, Hamza won't let us have fun. How does a 16-year-old boy have more discipline than you? Anime profile picture motherfuckers. How are like grown-ass men here talking about like, oh, but Hamza, Super Smash Bros, Hamza, aren't you gonna play Elden Ring, Hamza? What about 1 hour of it? Shut up. I know I seem like an asshole for this, because, you know, you're allowed to like do what you want, and, you know, oh, here's this judgmental guy, he's being a bit aggressive. But fuck, man, when you've been on the other side of this and you've seen the consequences of what happens to men when they make the wrong choices and they end up with fucking mental illnesses and they end up hating their lives. This is why I get so emotional and so serious about this shit, because I've seen the other side. All of these guys, all these little anime profile pictures, they haven't seen the consequences of their actions just yet. They think it's normal to live a life of loneliness. They think it's normal to live a life of like poor health and negative thoughts. They think that's normal because that's all they've ever experienced. I've experienced both sides to life. You're hearing these words from a guy who has totally literally indulged in the things that you're addicted to. If you're watching this video right now and you're addicted to video games, you're addicted to porn, you're addicted to drugs, you're watching bullshit media, entertainment, if you don't believe something like anime and video games is bad for you, your mind is literally so fucked up. You've got Stockholm syndrome. Honestly, all of these guys defending video games, all of these guys defending anime literally have like symptoms of Stockholm syndrome. You're telling me that the only friends you have are those guys that you discuss movies and anime and video games with. So not only do we know that you're a loser, but of course, obviously we know that the people you're hanging out with is losers.